Get ready for some massive shifts in the Golden State Warriors. Steve Kerr is calling out his own coaching performance, admitting he didn't have a great year, and we are diving deep into what that means for the team's future. We break down the critical points of his assessment and what it signals for the upcoming season. Up, with names like Nick Urin and Mike Gansey being linked to the Sixers. We explore the connections to the Warriors and other NBA figures in this high-stakes executive hunt. Finally, we close with Steve Kerr's accountability for the disappointing 2025-26 season. Kerr reflects on the team's lack of identity and the tough lessons learned from the season's outcome. Don't miss this full breakdown of the team's challenges and Kerr's commitment to getting better. Stay tuned right here for all the latest news. The Golden State Warriors are reportedly undergoing significant coaching changes, with former head coach Steve Kerr suggesting that his tenure was not successful. This development signals a potential major shift in the team's direction as the franchise looks toward the future of its on-court strategy. Details regarding the specific new coaching personnel and the timeline for these changes are expected to emerge as the team navigates its upcoming season and competitive landscape. The Golden State Warriors are navigating off-season changes as coach Steve Kerr prepares for his return next season, signaling a potential stability at the top. However, internal shifts are anticipated as top assistant coaches Jerry Stackhouse and Terry Stotts explore other opportunities, and Kerr himself aims to refine his coaching approach to optimize team personnel. Central to these discussions is star guard Stephen Curry. In comments regarding his decision to return, Kerr was unequivocal about Curry's role. While he consulted with Curry, Kerr stated that the star guard has no say in organizational decisions, not due to a lack of value, but because he has never sought control over team strategy. Kerr praised Curry for this approach, emphasizing that the organization's strength lies in their best player not dictating the direction, noting that attempts by a player to dictate organizational moves often yield poor results. Addressing the need for improvement, Kerr acknowledged challenges ahead. With injuries to starters Jimmy Butler and Moses Moody, and the presence of center Kristaps Porzingis who has struggled with availability, the team faces significant hurdles. The Warriors are reportedly considering major trades, potentially involving trading Butler or mortgaging future assets. Kerr stressed a shift in perspective for the upcoming season. He stated that following the injury-plagued years, the team needed to establish a more realistic, shared vision for success. "We had to hash that out," Kerr explained, focusing on the goal of improving the team's foundation for long-term success. Despite the challenges, Kerr remains confident in the Warriors' competitive outlook, bolstered by Curry's performance. The search for a replacement for Daryl Morey as the front office leader of the Philadelphia 76ers is intensifying, with several potential candidates emerging in the news cycle. Despite the team's desire to fill the role before the upcoming NBA draft, former Golden State Warriors executive Bob Myers has emphasized that the process of finding a new leader will not be rushed. NBA insider Mark Stein has recently highlighted several names being considered by the Sixers. Stein specifically mentioned the Atlanta Hawks executive, Ansi Sale, as a name that league figures believed the team might pursue, noting Sale's prior connection to the Warriors. However, Stein indicated that the likelihood of pursuing Sale is low, suggesting he is expected to remain with the Hawks. Further candidates have been linked to the search. One notable connection is Nick Urin, who currently oversees the Phoenix Mercury's front office. Urin has a significant history with Myers, having worked under him for 9 seasons and being part of the Warriors' 4 championship runs. Aaron previously held roles such as manager of advanced scouting within the Warriors' front office. Another potential link is Cleveland Cavaliers general manager Mike Gansey. Gansey has recently gained prominence in the NBA front office, having moved up from the G League to assistant general manager of the Cavaliers before being named general manager. These developments signal a growing pool of names under consideration as the 76ers navigate their future leadership transition. Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has taken personal accountability for the team's disappointing 2025-26 NBA season, acknowledging a lack of success leading to a missed playoff appearance. Speaking on the Dubs Talk podcast, Kerr admitted, "I didn't have a great year." He reflected on the nature of coaching, stating, "I think coaches are similar to players. You have years that are better than others. You have years that are worse than others." The Warriors concluded the season with a 37-45 record, securing the number 10 seed in the Western Conference. While the team managed to win their first play-in tournament game, a subsequent loss to the Phoenix Suns eliminated them from the postseason for the second time in 3 seasons, marking the 4th such occurrence during Kerr's tenure as head coach. Kerr cited several mitigating factors for the season's struggles, including the loss of Jimmy Butler in January, Stephen Curry's limited playing time due to personal injury issues, and the trade of Jonathan Kuminga, which ended a reportedly dysfunctional relationship with the organization. He also admitted that the team struggled with identity, noting, "We never found our identity. Even early in the year when we were healthy, we were giving games away at the end. I didn't think my late-game execution stuff as a coach was great." Despite the acknowledged shortcomings, Kerr expressed a forward-looking mindset, describing the setback as an opportunity for reflection and improvement. "When you have a moment like this, it gives you time to reflect, and it's a challenge. All right, I got to get better. I think that's true for me, and it's true for our players, our organization, and that's invigorating. I'm excited," he stated. The Warriors organization remains confident in Kerr's capabilities, evidenced by the team signing him to a 2-year contract extension last week. With 4 championships and 8 playoff appearances as head coach, the team's belief in his ability to steer the franchise forward remains strong.